All right, Cancer, here we go. My fourth stop on my 12-sign, 12-slice zodiac fly-through randomly after the cut. 8 Wands. It's the hot spot of the connection cycle, technically in all signs reading for December 2024. I don't know what the 8 of Wands means here, but it reeks of forward movement and communication. I'm drawn to the red lightning. If maybe that means something. Maybe the color red means something to you. I don't know. I have no idea. Not usually drawn to just that on that card, so I'm not sure. Let's see. It could be a hot communication. It could be, you say hi to somebody, say hi, and then next thing you know, you're naked. I mean, I don't know. Maybe your words are magic. Maybe that's what it's saying. Your words hold a lot of weight. People, you don't have to say much. A little bit goes a long way. All of that feels like it's in the energy, right? You don't have to push too hard to move something a long way. You don't have to say too much to get somebody's pants off. I have no idea. It's a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you, but that's there in the energy. If you're here for a reason. This reading is timeless. I'm not a fucking Time Lord, so whenever you find it, you're meant to find it. All right, my Cancerian people. We're doing pyramids here. I will clarify what needs clarifying. All right. Top row is how somebody attached to you feels about you. The middle is how they see you. And the bottom of the pyramid is the potential final outcome for you. And like I said, I'll clarify whatever needs clarifying. I got the Page of Pentacles here. Overall energy fueled by 6 of Pentacles. There's a very practical aspect here. You're about to learn how much juice you have. Again, I said, keep in mind, for all of you watching, keep in mind for the month of December. It only takes a small push to move something a long way. It applies verbally. It applies physically, probably too. I don't know. But definitely verbally with it being attached to the 8 of Wands. You'll learn this very quickly. This is my card as a student. But it also makes you a little bit, I will warn you, it makes you a little bit intimidating. It makes you a little bit, of people approaching you, it makes them a little nervous too. So you might be the one who does a lot of the approaching this month. I'm not sure. All right. Here we are, the last month of the year. I named this year in my write-up for the year in the blog, the year 32. Right? And I told you in that write-up what 32 meant. It was about inspiration and learning, blah, 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 and all this other kind of stuff. And I said, depending on our free will decisions, this year could be called the end of 32. It's either year of 32 or the end of 32. Which is it? I don't know. It's not for me to say. It's up to you which way it went. I'm just reminding you of my write-up on 2024 back in September of 2023, I guess, when I wrote it. You know, so whichever way you think it went, we are here on the backside of this year. So it's up to you guys to decide. I'm just reminding you about my write-up for the year. You figure out whether 2024 was the year of 32 or was it the end of 32. I guarantee you we're so polarized right now, about half the people will say each one. It's going to be a split. I don't really care. I learned from either one. It doesn't matter to me. It is what it is. Everybody going to think something different. Anyway, how does somebody attached feel about you? I'm just pointing it out while everybody's here. I mentioned it on any other readings. But, you know, I think I hit the nail on the head. It was one of those. The Knight of Swords and the Moon. How somebody feels about you. Somebody feels like this is going to sound strange, all right? Somebody feels like the way this frequency reads when I put all these together is somebody feels like you're either a threat to their life in some way, livelihood, that you're to be feared, right? In other words, or they're afraid of their feelings for you. And they're afraid if they talk to you, they're going to say too much, okay? More than they want to say, all right? We'll leave it there. Keep it nice and simple, okay? So far, I'm encouraged. But it ties to what I said to you here, right? All right, let's go. People who don't need to say much are intimidating. You realize, your energy is very strong. Your verbal energy is incredibly strong. Won't take much. Hi, how are you? Boom, all of a sudden their pants around their ankles. That's intimidating. People are afraid to approach you because of that. So when you approach someone, use that power wisely. Your verbal strength is very good. If you want to get into it with somebody about your views versus their views, you're probably going to do pretty well. Keep that in mind. But at what price? At what cost? Right? I mean, so if I still hold the policy, let people think what they want to think. There's They'll figure it out on their own. Plant some seeds, walk away. Use that power to plant seeds, not to destroy. All right? Feed hope, not fear, not anger, not any of that. So you can use that verbal power you have, just a little push goes a long way, to plant a lot of seeds. Rather than trying to change people's minds, even though you might be powerful enough to win in this energy. That's not the point. It's a waste of energy. Don't waste your energy. We only get one tank of it when we get here. It doesn't get replenished like a lot of people think. It doesn't. People say, I've had people say to me, well, if I had a half a tank of gas, shall we call it, and I quit drinking or I quit smoking at 50, then I get some of that back. You don't get any of it back. You just get better mileage in the second half than you got in the first half. That's all. And that's all you get. And there's not even a guarantee of that. All right. Because of other decisions you might make. So, that being said, don't waste your energy. Plant seeds, use that power wisely, and walk away. It's showing up here. People are afraid to talk to you because they're afraid they'll say too much. They're afraid of their feelings. They're afraid of the threat that you bring to their life. If they're married, they're afraid they're going to bang you and it's all going to go to shit. How do they see you? Hierophant. See? You're the fucking guru. This is powerful. What else? Strength. See? This is powerful. It's a 500-pound cat carrying one of the roses from the Two of Cups in this deck. I ain't playing. I'm making this shit up. It's right there. There it is. And you know I ain't looking. It is what it is. This is powerful shit. People see you very powerful. You're very intimidating. I'd be intimidated by a lion. I don't care if he's carrying a rose. I'm fucking intimidated. Right? But you're also, your words carry a lot of weight. They know that. But that's why they're afraid they tell you too much. Sort of like going to see a priest. A lot of people are afraid to go see a priest because they're going to say all sorts of things, right? They will. You know, priest will probably keep it quiet. You don't have to worry about that too much. But, I mean, that's what they're supposed to do, right? But anyway. All right. Right here. Potential final outcome for you. It's red with the Knight of Swords. The Eight of Cups. Yeah. You are Johnny Appleseed this month. Johnny or Jane Appleseed this month. All right. Keep walking towards your Nine of Cups. Say what you need to say. Your words bring a great deal of change. Use them to plant seeds. I already covered it. All right. You'll figure it out really fast. That when you say something, I mean, you are literally, I mean, you are E.F. Hutton this month. E.F. Hutton did that old commercial. They were a brokerage company. Always a TV commercial where people are in a restaurant and it's noisy. Two people are talking and one guy leans over and he goes, my broker is E.F. Hutton. And then the whole restaurant shuts up and everybody's listening to their conversation. You are E.F. Hutton. All right. A little bit. Let's clarify. All right. Let's talk about this person. What are they afraid of? Let's talk about the moon. I'm going to clarify with the witches here. Let's talk about the moon. Why is the moon here? It's crossed by Three of Swords. They're afraid of getting hurt. They're afraid they're going to have to hurt somebody else to come towards you. They're afraid of Three Swords. It's going to vary for all of you what that means. What's on top? 10 Swords. They're afraid of getting hurt. They're afraid they're going to have to end a relationship to come towards you. Somebody here is afraid that they're going to screw up everything if they say anything to you. Somebody's afraid that you're going to screw up their life. I'm just giving you all the energy. I'm just riffing on it. Take what resonates, discard what doesn't. Whatever your situation is, the same frequency of energy can play out 1,000 different ways. So what makes my job difficult here? There's thousands of you, literally, 5 figures worth. You know, why is the 10 of Swords here? The 4 of Cups. Somebody's also afraid. It's like the way I feel this. I always talk about him being afraid to bang Blondie or ignoring Blondie because he wants to talk about frogs. He's afraid if he bangs Blondie that it won't be that great. Or that Blondie won't think he's that great. Is more the case. So you've got a divine masculine here that's afraid to make a move because they're afraid that they're going to disappoint you. So here's their fucking backward logic. Oh, I love this. I could rip this to shreds. So you're afraid to make a move because you're afraid you're going to disappoint Blondie. But yet by not making a move, you're disappointing Blondie anyway. It's a wash. You've got nothing to lose. Make a move, dumbass. All right? I mean, it's just common sense, which ain't that common these days. Unfortunately, in the soulmate cycle, it's pretty fucking rare. Okay, so what's... No, I know that ties all to that. I'm going to go with the Hierophant here. I want to know how they see you, the Hierophant. Why are you so fucking special here? What's going on? They see you as the one they should. For some of them, they see you as the one they should be with, right? Some of them, right? Yeah. There's the Emperor, flew out of the deck, landed right on me, and there's the Eight of Cups. You end with the Eight of Cups. Yeah. You're my king, right? I don't know. It's weird. It's a strange fucking energy. I don't even know how to describe this. There was this, I don't even know who it is. Maybe you do, but it keeps popping in my head. And I'll try to tie it back to this. There was this lady, there was this chick, I don't know who it is, on the Food Network or some shit like that. And she did an interview with a magazine a while back, and she called her husband her king. And then like a week later, he dumped her and fucking divorced her ass. Like, I'm out of here, you psycho. Right? I don't even know who the fuck it is. I have no idea. But for some reason, I remember my wife talking about it. It's sort of that energy here. When I threw the Emperor, it's like this person is it's almost corny in a way, the way this person sees you. They see themselves as not worthy of you. And at the same time, this is a very ego-based person. So it's almost out of character for them to feel this way. It's very strange. It's like they feel like that maybe they see you as more powerful than them, and that bothers them, and they're afraid they're going to say something stupid and you're going to end up walking away. It just keeps coming back to that. They see you out there on a journey. They see you going for your pot of gold, your Nine of Cups. But they think that you see them, in the reverse of this energy, as Eight broken cups. They think that you see them as broken. All right? And for this person, in your connection, they are the broken one. They are. They're the one. You are their king. But it's not appropriate for them in their current energy to do anything about that. It's very strange. I think you just need to keep walking. And I think you're, again, like I said, you're Johnny Appleseed here. And I think they see that. I think they see you, and I will say this as well, I think they see you as a very important person. It's very strange. They're more afraid of losing you. It ties back to this. They're more afraid of losing you than anything else. Someone's afraid here that they're going to lose you. I don't, and again, perhaps that Food Network person that did that's why it's coming in here, thought that they were going to, they didn't say anything, but thought that they were going to lose that person. So they thought that by saying, they're my king, that it would solidify the relationship, and it ended up backfiring on them. I don't know. But somebody here is sort of in that position. Somebody feels like if they say anything, they're going to lose you, or if they, or they already have lost you and they shouldn't have. I don't know. They're just a real excuse machine. It's a very odd energy, so I'm going to pull on strength. All right? Either way, they see you as more powerful than them. And it's awkward. It's awkward over here. And I think that's why that article comes tying in, because it was awkward for people to read, as I recall. It's awkward for this person, because it's out of character for them to not be the emperor in their world. And around you, they're not. They're no big deal. Even if they're a higher up than you, and they're a big deal and you're not out there in the world. To you, you are a bigger deal to them. All right? So, it is what it is. Why is the strength card here then? Let's see. The Knight of Wands. They don't, this is weird. It almost feels odd to say this, because I think you'll take it the wrong way. Don't take me literally, just catch my drift. Okay? It could be a smaller level of this, or it could be a bigger level of this. Okay? They see you as already gone. Sort of a thing. I'm going to phrase it that way. It's the simplest way to phrase it. It's not really 100% what's there, but it's basically an energy of somebody who sees you as already gone. She gone, right? He gone, right? Like that. It's a bit of that. So it's something, it's not true. Your energies are still connected. But it's sort of the excuse machine that blue guy here is using not to bang Blondie. Okay? Well, they're already gone anyway. So basically, in December, they're reaching a point where they're going to reach out. That's why we had the Eight of Wands at the very beginning. They're reaching a point where it feels like they're going to reach out. I feel like I need to call you. And then they excuse it. Well, they're already gone anyway. You know, he's like ready. He's unzipping. He's ready. He's got the shirt. He's just about to start taking the shirt off. And he's like, well, she probably not. She's not interested anyway. You know, no, she's right there. No. She get ready to leave. No, she's not. You know, it's a bit of that. Okay, so somebody sees you again. You sort of bring down this person's ego quite a bit. You chop them down. It's very strange. It's a very weird energy. I'm not lying to you. It's tough to explain. I've tried to do it through a couple of analogies, but this person feels awkward around you. And they might say stupid things, and that's not what they are in their life, whoever this is. It's not what or who they are. So they feel out of character. So they just make up excuses and skip. Well, they already gone anyway, and skip it. All right? They see you on some kind of quest or adventure. They see you going after what you want, right? You're a 500-pound cat with a fucking rose in its mouth going after what you want, and they don't think it's them. But in reality, it kind of is. They want you. Blondie would bang the guy in the blue shirt. If the guy in the blue shirt would grow a pair, you know, that's all. And stop being an excuse machine. Right? They see you as already gone. Take it on many levels, however it resonates. It's just an excuse. You're not. Your energies are still together. Final outcome, Eight of Cups. I wish this was reversed, but it doesn't have to be. It's attached to you. I think it's a self-fulfilling prophecy energy. I think some cycle is closing out with you and somebody. All right? I see it. But it's closing. It's not closing out because it's done and the karmic debt's been paid. It's closing out because somebody here is just not, it's just not going anywhere. It's just spinning. Sometimes if a connection isn't going anywhere, it just sits there and spins, and the universe can balance that. It can put it on a shelf and put it off to the side. The energy around us just tries to balance. Sometimes that's imbalance. So this might be where you balance the energy by saying, I get what Steve's saying, this person's never going to stand up, so that's fine. So I plant my seed, I let them know I'm not gone, you know, through whatever, a social media tweet or whatever, and off I go, right? You know, off I go down the road. You plant your seeds, be Johnny Appleseed or Jane Appleseed, and head on down the road. Why is the Eight of Cups here? What's the final on this for my viewers? Yeah. The Empress crossing the Eight of Cups. The Empress is a self-sufficient energy. The Empress does not need the Emperor. The Emperor needs the Empress. It's everything I just said. If you fast forward when I shuffle, you miss my whole reading. I just said it. The Empress is a self-sufficient energy. It's crossing this. All right? You're helping the universe by balancing energy. This person's going to stay in this energy until you actually are gone. Are you really? No, your energies are still together. It's just one side keeps making the excuse you're gone, so if you want to help the universe balance energy, you have to be gone. That's all. So you definitely lead by planting a seed in this Emperor or in this guy with the blue shirt. Before she stands up and leaves, she says, well, you know, you could have banged me, and then walks away. Doesn't stay, so he has the chance there, right? Walks away. Let him think about that for a little while. That'll usually bring him back to you, right? Well, can we go out to the pawn thing again? On account of this time, I'll kind of bang you, right? Yeah. Good luck, Beaver. Right, there you go. What's on top here? Right here is the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah. Why is that here? The Knight of Swords, and this is red. These are red with the Knight of Swords right here. It's what I said. Okay, go out. You've got some kind of new adventure starting. This is a self-sufficient energy. You're radiating Empress energy. Very attractive. You are going around. You're just running around to every village, doing your thing. Your words hold a lot of weight. Know that. You've got a lot of power. That's the most attractive energy I could pull. You're very attractive this month, but your words are very powerful. So the things you say, you got new beginnings popping off all over the place. All right. So pay attention to what I said around that Eight of Cups. All right. As far as this specific connection is concerned, if you're wondering about this connection, if you know specifically who I'm talking about here or who this might be, they really do want to bang blondie. There is a lot of love here. There is. It's just you make this person feel small, and in their world, they're a big deal. Okay? It just is. It's a very awkward energy how they see you. You are, in effect, well, not their king, but you are their queen, male or female. Definitely. And they know that, and that makes them horribly uncomfortable. It makes them feel very awkward, and it makes them feel like if they were to say that, they would lose you. Right? They'd be right. They're following their instincts in a way, but their instincts are leading them kind of in the wrong direction because they're listening more to a mild excuse machine devil energy. Let's see what else the universe wants to tell you. Let's grab the lights here. All right, anything else? Give me 3 cards from the bottom and a crossing card. Very interesting. So you got a lot going on here this month. I mean, the fact of the matter is, none of this matters. Your words are strong. Your mantra for the month here is to remember that a little bit goes a long way. It applies to your words. It might apply to anything you try. A little bit goes a long way. If you got some art you want to release during the month of December or show people, release it. I don't care, painting, music, whatever. You know, put it out there. It goes a long way. You'll be surprised. You'll be like, whoa, you know. Usually I get 2 views. I got 9,000. What the hell's going on? Right? That's what's going on. It's a very powerful time for you. Right? You're launching into a brand new cycle of energy that's already here. But the old, again, the old energy is pretty much dissipated at this point, but we've got to start feeding the hope energy a little bit more. And that's your job. That's what you're doing by planting seeds everywhere, using that verbal power to do it. 3 cards and a bottom card. What else the universe want to tell you? Okay, 3 cards and a bottom card. Not from the bottom. I say it, I got to pull it. Star. Ooh, these are nice cards. There's the 8 of Cups again. 8 of Cups is your final outcome. They see you as 8 of Cups, absolutely, for various reasons. And the Wheel of Fortune. And crossing the 8 of Cups is the 10 of Cups. You keep it moving. I think this came up in an extended recently too. Keep it moving. The universe wants you to keep it moving. You've got a destiny to fulfill. And it's if as long as you keep walking towards your 9 of Cups and doing the right thing, you're going in the right direction is what this is saying, if I'm to paraphrase it. I'll skip with the whole analogies or anything. You're on the right path. If it doesn't seem like it, and sometimes it won't, have a little faith. Have a little faith that you're on the right path. All right? Things are about to turn for you. This is a Wheel of Fortune. It's a 10. 10s are the end, dead end, to lead to a new beginning. I just got done saying we in a new cycle. It's right there. It's a very fortunate cycle, right? Provided you do the right thing within it. You want to feed hope as much as possible. And when fear and obsession set in on anything, whatever it is, okay, that's a red flag. Pay attention to what I said in the monthly overview reading. Please. Very important. Especially around that 9 of Swords and all of that, I believe it was. All right. That's your reading. I hope it was helpful. I do my best. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares, everybody who watches. Good luck.